Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. This is Anthony. Today we're going to talk about combining first and last names and using the concatenate feature. Let's go ahead and get started. I am starting off with a blank Excel document. However, the principle applies here, whether you downloaded something and exported it, whether in CSV or XLV, whatever you export it as, but we're going to start fresh. So we are going to type in first name and the last name. Okay, so we're going to make up some names here. We're going to say John, we're going to say Cindy, Alex, Anthony, Terry, and Jerry. Okay, and for time's sake, we are going to use Smith as the last name. Okay, and this is maybe what you have, except probably hundreds and hundreds of names in a list, and you need to combine the first and last name. Let's get to it. Okay, we are going to first right click and insert a new column, and we are going to name this column full name. And let's get our header and let's get our filter, right? Because at some point you're probably going to have other columns of filters. So, okay, from here we are going to use the equal sign and we are going to type in CONC, and that's going to bring you to concat and concatenate. You can use the first one, concat. You can either select it from your mouse by clicking it or use the tab button to select. I use the keyboard shortcut, so I'm choosing tab. From here, it's saying choose your first text. So I want to combine the first name first. This is what do you want first? If I wanted the last name first, right, we could have put the last name, but I want the first name followed by the last name. So I selected cell B2 for the first name. I'm putting a comma. After this is very important. We need to insert a space. This is where people are able to combine it, but then what ends up happening is they don't have a space and they're going through and they're double clicking and manually hitting the space bar. To add a space, we are going to hold down Shift and the button next to the enter on your keyboard. We are going to do open quotations. We're going to hit the space bar once for that space, and we're going to use the close right there, followed by a comma. Now that's your text 2. Text 2 is your space. Now text 3 is going to be your last name. And you're going to close this out and press enter, and now you have first and last name. Double click here with that little black quadrant to just auto drag it down, and you have all your names out there like that. And today, folks, that is how you use the concatenate feature to combine first and last name. The last thing I'm going to throw in here is a lot of folks are doing this because they're trying to add it to a pivot table to look at some sort of sales or clients or numbers, order forms, Salesforce data, depending on what industry you work in, it's going into a pivot table. But you just did this formula, and now your formula is not pulling into the pivot table. You just did all this, you right-clicked, insert, it's not working. So let's go ahead and insert a new column. Here's how we fix this. We are going to copy column B into column A, but we're going to take the formula away and just keep the text that we concatenated. To do that, we are going to right-click, and we are going to use the Paste Values option. Okay, keep in mind that did not take over your heading, right? But we're going to fix that real quick. You're just going to have to click bold, toggle the filter on and off again. Now you have all your concatenated text with no formulas. Go ahead and load that into the pivot table now, and it will work perfectly. Again, my name was Anthony, and today was a quick 2 to 3 minute tutorial on how to use concatenate, combining first and last names. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell icon for notifications when new videos come out. Appreciate the support. Message me if any questions. Have a wonderful day.